MK Ultra podcast starts right now.
1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the MK Ultra podcast. I'm Marco.
I'm Kevin.
Let's talk about this.
So, hear me out. On my way back from my vacation, if I have been gone for 5 days, so on my way back from vacation, me and my girlfriend stopped at Cracker Barrel. And of course, me being the weirdest person, I was like, if you're a good girl on the way back, I will reward you with Cracker Barrel.
That is horrible thing to say.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so she fell asleep, so she like napped the whole way. And then so after we were done with Cracker Barrel, hear me out. I feel like people who don't have, are either a virgin or don't have a good sex life, I feel like taking a good shit is like the sexuality, because hear me out though. Hear me out. You fucking face.
I feel like the oh my god meme.
Hear me out though. Okay, so I'm in the bathroom because I have been holding I kind of hold it since I left my brother's apartment in Chicago, so that's like an hour drive to Ottawa. And this random guy comes into the next stall. And I feel like he was a big guy, but like I'm sitting there, just in the other stall, just taking my time with my poo, and all of a sudden I hear loud fart noise, like, and he's like, and I'm there like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden it does it again. He's like, it's like, oh my god, I'm so awkward right now. It's like, hurry up. So I'm like, oh my god, has that guy not been getting anything? So he has to moan with his shits now.
Oh man, he had to shit really bad.
I don't do that.
Jesus
I don't do that when I shit really bad.
You're making fun of this guy. Meanwhile, you're sitting here listening to him shit and grading it on a scale of 1 to pleasant. And judges decide not pleasant at all.
Not pleasant.
You fucking weirdo. Yeah, you're the weird one sitting here listening to this guy's shit. That's why I don't like public restrooms, simply because the noises that come out of them. Okay. Right now, I'm gonna tell you what it's like.
You're gonna try to slowly put your leg over your leg.
Yeah, because Kevin didn't clear all his shit out of my way.
I thought it was an easy thing right there. We used to do that.
So I'm gonna give you an example of what a public restroom sounds like if you've never been in one, because you're a fucking weirdo.
I hold it in and then wait till I get home.
So you're sitting there. Say you actually have to use the stall. Mm-hmm. We all do sometimes. Take the sacrifice, put like 3 layers of toilet paper on that bitch. You're sitting there trying to relieve yourself, and then some geezer walks in. Mm-hmm. You hear nothing for like 2 straight minutes, and then like the tiniest splatter. Then,
What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Like little pitter patters of piss trickling.
Oh, okay.
They're so fucking old.
I thought that's
and
him
then
mumbling.
and noises, just like, what is happening out there? Like, dude, and they're like, oh, you'll understand when you're older.
I will never understand.
I fucking will not. Like, when pissing's that hard, done. I'm done with life.
My friggin' yeah. Pissing wise, like I'll get up in the morning and like I'll have to take a piss, and then out of nowhere when I'm taking a piss, my dad's like, "You're so lucky." It's like I'm so jealous. I'm like, why? I'm just taking a pee. It's just like, because it's on full blast.
Kevin's like, thank you.
Thank you. I call this the full blast method.
Yeah, you ever heard a space shuttle go off? That's me in the morning taking my piss.
10, 9.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Nice. Yeah.
And he's
I gotta say though, the hotel that I was at, did not know they had a public restroom. I thought like the restrooms were always in.
Do you remember the name of the hotel?
Lowe's. Loel. It's either Lowell, like Rob Lowe, Lowe, or was it Lowe's, like Loews? Either way, it is a hotel in Rosemont that's like a block away from the convention. I went to a convention last week for my little vacation, and it was nice because like the whole like high V stuff, like just being like having this all on me. It's just like, it's good that I had this like vacation, even though I do this every year. But it's like, it's good to like take a break, and now I have to go back Tuesday. But like, where I was going is that the public restrooms, very fancy, modern like, and the bathroom stall doors are like almost from top to bottom door covers. Like I think I think you could like stick your hand underneath the bottom. That's how much gap there is left on the bottom. So it's like a nice private stall.
Yeah.
So that's pretty nice. They do that a lot in the UK. The UK it's like door to door, like regular style doors, like right here because they want privacy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a first for me. I've never graded a stall, I guess.
Mm.
Nicest stall I've ever been in, probably Kohl's.
Goals.
Kohl's has nice bathrooms, man.
Hmm.
Any Kohl's I've been into, it's like fake granite and it's black themed.
I can't remember if I had to use the bathroom at Kohl's though. It's been a while since I've been at Kohl's.
Yeah. I switched getting my jeans online. I order those online. I've been pretty fine with the shirts I still have.
I go to Target for jeans. Shirts are just wherever it looks good.
Yeah.
I got this shirt at the convention.
There you go.
Yeah. An artist guy makes shirts.
Reminds me of, it's a phoenix, or is that another fish?
It's a fish in the fish, so it's
Yeah.
like a.
It reminds
to me,
me
it's
of-
like a yin yang.
Yeah,
in a way.
it reminds me, well, that's most likely the point to it, but it reminds me of the episode of Avatar with the fish and she becomes the moon. My girlfriend became the moon. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, bro. That's rough, buddy. Yeah.
Oh, man, I had something I was going to say, but now I can't. The nicest hotel I've ever stayed in, the Hyatt by the O'Hare Airport in Franklin Park. It's a suburb of Chicago. My God, the room service I'm assuming is really expensive, but we were able to get one free meal. So I chose lunch, and it was this chicken salad with an amazing, like a chicken breast salad, with an amazing like honey mustard dressing. Ugh, fantastic.
This hotel did have its own restaurant, and I went there last time I went to this convention back in 2019, and it was decent food, good prices. Like I think we got a pizza, some appetizers, and I think putting it all together was like maybe $60, but like $20 each.
Mm-hmm. The hotel we stayed at in Chicago for Riot Fest was really nice. A little bit small, but I mean, I can imagine that. The restaurant they had attached to it was like British themed. Frank Elephant and Cass or some shit like that. They had shepherd's pie, like fish and chips.
Pie.
Their wings were greasy as hell, kind of small, but they tasted pretty good. And Bella had this shepherd's pie that just had vegetables in it, and she said it was awesome. Their burger was really good. Their fries were awesome, and they could make a drink, man.
Every time someone says shepherd's pie, I think of Family Guy with Pete at the restaurant. It's like, I don't have the shepherd pie. We don't have that. Well, do you have flour? Do you have meat? You have corn? No.
I don't see why this is a problem.
Yeah, I don't see why it's a problem. And then it's like a lightsaber. Remember when we did Star Wars?
We have a bar down south. I say down south, like another state, in Tonica, Aces and Eights. Have you been to Aces? Like once or twice, maybe?
Once, but I was like underage though, so I was just over in the corner.
But they serve food,
I had Dr. Pepper.
And I loved their burgers at first, and usually when they have a special for the day, they don't do most of the menu, and it kind of irks me. Because
they wanna
for
focus
Mother's
on-
Day, they had just breakfast. And then I looked over on the board, and they had a special for the burger of the month, and I asked Bella's cousin who works there, I was like, what's in the burger of the month? She's like, I could tell you, but we're not serving it. And I was like...
Because they want to do breakfast for Mother's Day.
I was like, come on. And then I was just thinking, I was like, Lexi, you're telling me you don't have buns,
Buns,
meat. Cheese.
pickles. I mean, we can put it in an omelet for you.
Yeah, like right, like that's what she was thinking.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, I don't know, like we could make.
IHOP has a cheeseburger omelet now, and so it's like that's what I was just
Really?
thinking. Yeah,
Let's not do food again, huh?
I know I'm not gonna do food. I'm trying my best.
Nah, fuck that. You ever had Casey's cheeseburger pizza?
I hate cheeseburger pizzas
What?
except Jack's because they do like standard pizza sauce. This you like, yeah, let's put ketchup and mustard as the sauce. It just ruins it to me. I don't like it.
That's
It's
fine.
disgusting.
You know what I really enjoy staying in hotels. I don't know why. I think it's that just
I was on the Queen Air mattress at the hotel. We had
you're on an air mattress at a hotel.
we had 15 people, so we had 7. Well, we had 15 people total, but there was 7 in my room, 6 in the other room, and then me and my girlfriend Emily just said we're gonna take the air matches because my brother's like, oh, we'll do like flip flop rotations. Like, no, we'll just take the air match. It's not a big deal. And then like the 3 dudes just rotated with the bed and the floor. But it's just like the Queen Air matches.
3 dudes rotating.
Yeah. I believe the Queen Air matches was like bigger than the actual beds. So it's just like, cause like everyone's like, oh, we feel like we were going to fall off. It's like, I didn't fall off.
Remember waterbeds?
Yeah. But I remember though, like one night at the hotel, me and Emily wanted to go, or we're just going to go to bed. It was like, I think it was like 1:30 in the morning. And so did other people. And so I started off with the lights near me all the way to the door. Not realizing, hey, it's pitch black now. Okay, here we go. One step at a time. I can hear Emily's voice like, just do this. and I did it. I was like, okay. And I felt the edge of the air mattress, not knowing that was the edge. So I'm like, okay. And I fell. And then I landed on someone's leg. I landed on the guy his name was Kaz. I landed on Kaz's leg, who was on the floor that night. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up?
Trying to find your way into a dark, out of a dark room.
And then next to me is Emily laughing her ass off.
And then a dark room you don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Drunkenly trying to find your way out of a dark room that you don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Is it Memorial Day coming up? Is that Monday? Next Monday?
Sure. I don't know. Wait, no, that's the end of the month. That's like the 3rd. No, that's the last Monday. Yeah. Yeah, Monday.
The end of the month is next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
So
Maybe it's going by so quick. I hate that when
I can stay out all Sunday.
Nice.
I have to play, but
You have to play at the bar.
yeah.
Riverfront? No.
No, Sportsman's down like up the road from Riverfront.
Riverfront. Very nice, very nice. What is a Marco show like at a bar?
My usual days are Sundays
Mm-hmm.
people, mostly older people, like to be out at the bar. It starts about 2:00. Sunday fun day. Just hang out, watch a baseball game, football game, whatever sport is on Sundays, I guess. And it's just really just me and a guitar. No lights, nothing like that. Just me. Yeah, there's always that guy. And you just got to give it to him because it's not a bad song to play, and it's me playing covers of just songs that I've enjoyed over the years.
Like what?
Right now, one of my favorite songs to play is Edwin McCain's "I'll Be."
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good song.
Mm.
But I think too many guys around here who play music stick to one thing. They're just country guys or they're just like rock guys or whatever. But I've noticed like there's people. Well, now I'm 25. There's people like a little bit younger than me, all the way to my grandparents' age.
Mm-hmm.
So I've listened to all kinds of music throughout my life. So I play rock, country, blues, pop, but like from the 50s to 60s and like to now. So I'll play Richie Valens and like La Bamba and all that. But then I'll play Harry Styles, the very next song, and then play like Landslide, and then play like Luke Bryan, and then just try to read whoever's in the room that as much as I can.
Oh, okay, so you play a couple songs and then you read the room and then that's when you like pick one side and go with it.
It's surprising because sometimes you're just like, let's throw like Bruno Mars out there, and then like this dude with the cowboy hat's like, yeah, my daughter loves that song, and you're like, what the fuck?
Pressure.
Yeah, he's like, I would catch a grenade for you.
All of a sudden, drunk just
dude, that happens often. Like you'll be playing a song, then you're not like even thinking about it, and like there's just some lady crying, but you're just like, I love this song, and you're like, Psycho by Post Malone. Like what the? You're 40. Yeah, it's just.
How the heck do you do acoustic guitars with Psycho and then like I understand Grenade because Bruno Mars could easily do
there's
that.
a few different ways to play. Like if you watch the, I don't know what you'd call this, just not because I'm not a singer songwriter. I'm just a singer.
No,
If you watch the performers
I'm not a
around here who
singer.
do that, we all have different ways of playing.
Mhm.
I don't play the guitar that really well. I just play it enough to where you can. It sounds like the song "Psycho" when I'm singing along to it, but all I really care about is the singing. So it'll be like, yeah, I'll strum a note that sounds like "Psycho" and then make the beat with it. You know, and just kind of try to make the singing the best part of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's guys around here who just play so well.
And for the Harry Styles, like do you do like Watermelon Sugar or
Mhm.
like okay,
Adore
are you
You.
doing the As It Was? You
No,
know,
I
it's
like
not
Watermelon
the
Sugar and
same
Adore You the
as
most.
it was.
And it's mostly like when I pick an artist,
Mhm.
I don't like go through their entire discography like Spotify and be like, okay, I got to learn everything from Ed Sheeran. No, like I know Perfect. I don't know Shape of You. I know Perfect, Kiss Me,
Photograph
and I think that no.
No?
I know.
18.
No, I should learn that one though.
Yeah.
And then there's always that one where you're just someone's like, oh, after you play like "Kiss Me" by Ed Sheeran, they're like, do you know "Photograph"? And you're like, no, but damn, that's a good song.
Do you play Snuff by Slipknot?
Yes.
and
And then there's stuff like that. There's songs I don't like to play, honestly. Like, and it's mostly the party country stuff.
yeah.
Like "Hard to Love," I think is Lee Brice or some shit like that. I don't really like playing it. But then there's stuff like "Snuff" by Slipknot
Yeah.
that I know no one's really gonna vibe with, but
But
that
if-
song's for me.
but if they're really drunk, like this song hits me
Yeah.
pretty hard.
Like, and then it's weird because you'll have nights where there's a bunch of people in there, and every time you're playing, like it seems like they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But when you take a break or you're done, they're like, "Oh my god, that was amazing," and you're like, "What the fuck? Why didn't you clap then?"
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's just people clapping their ass off.
So you get like no claps at all? Is that what you're saying? Sometimes that's harsh.
It depends on where you're at and who's there.
Mhm.
Like that's a big part of it, where you're at and who's there. Like not like discriminating or digging at anybody, but if people don't like you, then that's their, they just don't like you. That's why I try to, if you're at some more of like a rock and roll like biker bar
Mm-hmm.
and you're like a stadium country Keith Urban, Luke Bryan type dude, it's not going to go
I feel
very
like if
well.
you're at a biker club, you at least gotta do Highway to Hell. by
Yeah,
SDC.
right.
It's just like because it
And
just seems like the
played
vibe for
at
them.
we used to play at one called CC's Grove in Willow Springs.
Mhm.
It's off of LaGrange,
Mhm.
55, going towards Chicago.
Mhm.
Great place.
Very nice.
Really cool biker bar, like down the road from a Hell's Angels club, and like they would come over eventually, and I was like, God, what the hell are we gonna do? But they're mostly older guys, 50, 60. So I'd play like
Dust in the Wind.
oldies. I'd play like Hotel California and shit. And this one I had my band. That song is so long, but it's so
It
great.
is.
And then I was like, God, well, you know what we should do?
You don't have no band anymore?
No, not really.
Not really.
It's mostly just me. It got like we couldn't really practice that much, and yeah, just it was more inconvenient than anything. But when we were up there, I was like, these guys would love "Wanted Dead or Alive," and so I had my guitarist start playing it, and they were like, "Fucking yeah!"
Yeah, I just feel like when you're at a biker club, a biker bar, I said club, yeah, biker bar,
Club, yeah.
club. You just like, I feel like that's the easiest bar to understand what music they like, because
Right.
like Highway to Hell, Dead or Alive,
Yeah.
this just sounds like
Thunderstruck.
Yeah, this sounds like freaking the background music for Wild Hogs.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
That's basically what I'm just thinking. Like this is Wild Hogs in real life.
Exactly. Oh my god, that's like okay.
That's a good move. I like.
I
it.
like to bring up movies like we know Wild Hogs wasn't going to win an Oscar.
No.
That wasn't the point of the movie. That's
No.
a good movie. It's a funny movie. People were like, "That's a stupid movie." There's nothing funny about it.
Not
There's
every
nothing funny about Wild
Not-
Hogs. Come on.
Not every movie needs to have an award. Of course, an award is a nice. Like I got an award for my recent script. If you didn't know
Nice
that.
job.
Yeah. I did. I submitted for the April month and I won. It was really awesome. Like I won an award, but it's just like, what's that gonna do for me right now?
Yeah, and it's like
I move forward.
you
I gotta
don't-
keep going.
you don't need to expect too much out of Wild
Mm-hmm.
Hogs. Like we know what we're here for. We're here for jokes,
Mm-hmm.
simple jokes, dad jokes. They were dads,
Do the sprinkler. You're good.
and she loves it, dude. Marissa Tomei.
Was that the girl?
Yeah,
I'm like, who's Marissa?
Tim Allen was pretty good in that.
Mm.
John Travolta was really good in that.
Mm.
I. What did you say? I cut the lines and the bikes and blew up their bar.
Oh no!
That's fun because they're just coming over to kill us. Yes.
I almost overflowed my water.
I don't know if FX is still on TV,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they used to play Wild Hogs all the time, and I would
yeah.
watch the shit out of that.
yeah. They play. FX does play good movies, you know, because FX has the movies.
Dude. They,
Yeah, like yesterday they did Pirates of the Caribbean 3. Like,
right?
it's great.
They would play movies that, like, okay, like Jet Li movies, like the one Romeo Must Die, like Kiss of the Dragon, all that type. They'd play that shit. They'd play like, what was that one Steven Seagal that everyone fucking like not Total Recall. I don't know.
Under Siege.
Under Siege.
Under Siege?
They would play that, but
1
then
and
they'd
2.
play like Step Brothers and shit.
Yeah, like right afterwards.
Yeah, and they'd play The Departed, but then they'd play the other guys.
Yeah, yeah. You hate him. You can hate him as an actor, but sometimes Steven Seagal movies are pretty entertaining here and there.
Man, he's a master in his own field.
He is the master of martial arts of hit. Oh, big freak out, fall on the floor.
Yeah, people are like, oh, like, is he a real tough guy? It's like, hey, man,
Hey.
he is a legit master. He speaks fluent Japanese. I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't either.
Would I just like go out? Okay, in his prime, this is not fair. Like, of course, go out and you just kick him in his arthritic knees and he's down. In Steven Seagal's prime, like in Under Siege, when he's like really skinny and shit and like fit, would I fuck with Steven Seagal? Hell no. Mostly because, you know, just like don't fuck with people. Do not fuck with people. Just let people be. And
Are
live
you
their life.
saying? Are you saying that you'll fuck with him now because he's
No,
he's
no. I'm
overweighted?
saying like I was like, would I fuck with Steven Seagal? But then I was like, oh, I have to clarify this. In Steven Seagal's prime, would I fuck with him?
Yeah.
No, because like, even say you think Aikido's a joke. Hey man, he's speaking Japanese and flipping dudes on their head.
There's this one interview with Steven Seagal.
That's me. That's coming from me, a blue belt in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, and then so he was on J-Lo, and it was so fun. He was trying to like figure out like the story of how did you get like notes and stuff. He's like, because you just work at like a fast food place like I did. It's like, yeah, I was flipping burgers and like one director came in and saw what I did and he was like, I wonder if he can do that in a movie. Oh, what was do you know what the fast food place was? No. No, not really. It was just a fast food place. I was flipping burgers.
Dude, that guy's so interesting. J-Lo has a show now?
No, this was back in the 90s. This was like his prime time.
Okay.
No, I don't know if J-Lo still does the cars stuff where he's driving around in his cars and just talking.
Oh, you need to stagnate your words. You were saying J-Lo.
Sorry. Jay Leno.
Jay Leno.
Leno. Whatever.
No, not now. Then you said Jay Leto, and I was like, Jared Leto.
Sorry.
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno.
Okay.
J-Lo.
J-Lo. That's why I was like, J-Lo has a show?
Oh.
What the fuck? Who gave that chick a show? I'd watch that show.
It's like, shut up, you watch it. Shut up, Marco.
I support Jenny from the block, man. Even after she got rid of Mark Anthony. Is she back with Batfleck? Or she have some kind of other
J-Lo?
boy? Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't keep up with her. She was in Marry Me, that movie Marry Me. Did you see that with Owen Wilson?
No.
It sucked. He didn't say, oh, wow, in the whole damn movie. He didn't say it once. I was so upset.
There's one with Batfleck and this, I think she's Italian or Spanish. And they are like a weird married couple that lures in people into like dating her or something. I don't know. It's on Hulu, and I keep putting off watching it. I gotta watch it this week.
That's like a lot of stuff too, where I see it on like streaming apps, and it's like, you should watch that anime. That's basically me.
Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, I just started getting into Stranger Things. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's not my bag.
I know.
Trailer Park Boys, The Ranch, Disjointed. That was a good one. Man, what? I had another show on there, but now I can't think of it. Letterkenny.
Ooh, Shorzy coming out soon. I can't wait for that.
Shorzy.
Shorzy.
Give your balls a tug. Oh no, I can't keep a straight thought today. I went back on caffeine. You would think I can concentrate
Yeah.
better. Have you tried giving up caffeine for like at least a week?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Did you?
Yeah. I feel like I did. I don't know. I could try. I could try again to see it. It's been a bit.
I feel like I got a headache. Like not a consistent
because
one.
like when you're used to things, and of course when you're gonna lay off, of course it's gonna like give
Yeah.
you that headache.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't like wake up and I was like, oh, I got a headache all day. Like there was points where I'd just be there doing something and I'm just like, ooh. I don't know if
Yeah.
maybe that was some form of like weaning off detox type thing, but you're supposed to take 2 weeks. But I mean, I didn't feel any craving to have coffee, the energy drinks. I switched to I drink diet soda, but I love Pepsi Zero. It's so good. We were talking about that, drinking out of the black the black can of black bottles.
we look adultish. We look cool.
So I switched to Sprite Zero, which, dude, Sprite Zero tastes just like Sprite. It is delicious. And A&W Zero, which, again, very, very good. And they don't have caffeine. And I was fine with that. I didn't feel too tired either. Like,
and now you're back to the caffeine, and you're
yeah.
like, what
And I'm not
is
like
this?
jittery, and I'm not like, it didn't like hit me that much. So maybe I should have took 2 weeks. We'll try again.
I'll try again. Yeah.
I also want to do that. Not not November. That's a different kind of no.
No, not November.
No, I was gonna say November, but it's October. Sober October, where you give up basically any sort of vice like caffeine, recreational drugs if you use them, tobacco, alcohol.
I don't really
sugar.
I don't really follow all that stuff. It's just like people.
I think it's good.
I understand the sober, but it's just like the no November thing. It's like you just
Apparently that's dangerous. Well, okay,
Yeah.
you can go online and find any article say anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But apparently there's a little more saying that it's dangerous to, like, if you're active in that way, to suppress yourself, you know, and then the other half is saying like, oh no, it builds up and basically gives you like a higher hormone level, like that kind of thing. I don't know, like, I think quick, like brief abstinences. And I'm talking like brief, like 3-4 days, like a whole weekday work week or whatever. Maybe a week or two, but not a whole month. I think that probably would mess with you a little psychologically and maybe physically. I don't know. I really don't know the science behind like suppressing yourself if you're already active. I hope it's not bad. I hope it's not bad.
No.
Because like, you know how like you can get infections and stuff, you hold your pee in.
Oh God,
like that's understandable. So I don't know if
I don't think
being abstinent would give you some sort of problem.
Yeah.
Because if you hold in your pee and your poop, you can really mess yourself up.
Definitely. But you gotta hold it though. You gotta hold it a little bit longer to get to that stall, the nice private stall.
Dude, you got.
Yeah.
We gotta switch.
Yeah, we gotta switch.
We gotta switch tapes. But yeah, in 2022, we're gonna switch tapes.
Oh my God. Okay.
We're literally gonna push buttons and
it's
then
a button.
talk
It's
about
tape.
our worst near-death experiences for the bathroom.
I don't have any.
You.
Not that I know.
We'll reveal.
Three, 2, 1.
We're back, and we are revealing.
And we flipped tapes. Just remember,
We switched tapes.
We took what I forget if it's like that like big, if it's like a record or like the DVD where you just flip it over.
It's the record.
The record, you
that
flip it
has
over.
the B side.
Yeah.
No, what we did was, and no one under 22 is gonna realize what I'm doing right now. We took a little pencil, stuck it in the tape. What are we doing? None of you kids had to do that. And I say kids like I'm 40. No, remember when the tapes for like the tape players would like unravel inside.
Oh, okay.
You had to stick the pencil inside of the.
It's either that or
tape.
like you got your own like rewind tape thing where you shove it in.
I think we had a nostalgia episode of like things we remember as a kid, like Wonder Ball, colored ketchup, and all that kind of stuff. I think we have one maybe in the earlier episodes. So Go ahead and back and listen to all of them.
Yeah, because I have no idea what we talked about.
Oh yeah, again, we have no point to these
we have
rambles.
no point. Surprised people still watch us.
So before, yeah,
Yeah.
but thank you.
Thank
if
you,
do.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You are here. You are this other seat that I constantly look at.
Yeah. You think someone's here? Oh, hey, I forgot to turn your light on this
Hey,
whole
we never
time.
needed it.
Okay.
They didn't know.
Okay.
It's all an illusion.
Yeah, it's too late now. I totally forgot to turn it on for you.
Imagination.
Yeah. That's okay.
Before we switch tapes, I wanted Kevin to reveal. Well, we'll both reveal our worst near-death bathroom experiences.
I don't know if I have one. I can't remember anything.
Mine was, I ended up like telling myself I can make it from Streeter to Lawston
Mm-hmm.
while really having to pee. Or like really having to pee, like where like your stomach really hurts and then your dick really hurts. And I was, if you come on Route 18 from Streeter to Lawston heading west,
Mm-hmm.
there's that Bullheads or whatever, that restaurant on the 4-way, and I got to right there and I was like, oh my god. So I had to run out of the stop sign, run around the car, and I was like, I'm just gonna pee in the bushes. Long story short, pretty much did not make it.
Oh, wow.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna admit right here I peed on myself because I thought I could make it home.
Where did you pee on Route 18? You peed
Yeah.
there.
I was like, and I started peeing. I was like, oh god, no. And then
drift,
peed the rest of the
drift.
way. So yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not ashamed because if you're
I
telling
mean-
me as an adult you haven't shit yourself, you're wrong.
I mean, there's definitely those like moments, and this just hit me in my head because I do remember this. When FYE was still here, I was just browsing through the movies one day, and I thought what was gonna be a tiny fart, and it turned out to be like a little dab of like
Yep.
shit. Like
Got you, man.
yeah.
That happens. You having a little too much B-dubs.
Like dubs.
Got the jerk chicken, maybe the
jerk chicken.
mango habanero,
The jerk chicken.
and it just starts messing with you.
I don't get that. I don't get anything spicy. I only
That's
go
why, because
the-
Kevin's got a sensitive tummy.
Yes, I do. I tried blazing once
The
for my
last
22nd birthday. It was a shit show afterwards because when you're taking a dump,
shit show.
it is a shit show because when you're taking a dump, the next day like everything it's like very hot. It's like a fire in the toilet, and you're just like you gotta like lift up a bit, back down, lift up because it's so fucking hot down there.
Last time I had that kind of incident, I had the stomach flu, so that wasn't fair. Like I was puking and I was like constantly having diarrhea, and like I had like a really bad stomach cramp that I was like in a matter of like 2 minutes I was like coughing, sneezing, and like almost dry heaving, and I ended up pooping myself. That was I don't even know what was happening. There was a stomach flu going around at work, and I think I caught it. That fucked me up. I think that was like last November or 2 Novembers ago, because I remember that happened, and then we had like a Thanksgiving party, and I got fucking wasted, and I threw up again, but that was on my own accord.
Wasted? I have not thrown up once when I've been wasted.
Never. No, you cleaned a lot though.
I clean a lot.
Oh my God.
I clean it up. Clean it.
Dude, we used to have epic party. You know what? I was wondering why I don't have an interest in partying. And I was like, I don't. Like Saturday, 2 of my friends were out, and they were like, "Oh, come out and blah blah blah." We like to play pool and shit like that. I went home. We had La Grottos, and I went home and we watched Gordon Ramsay. That was my Saturday night, and I was in bed by like 8:30.
Yeah.
So, and I was thinking about it. We used to go fucking hard in the basement.
Yeah, we have.
Dude, the first time I started partying was at Tyler Revelio's for that Halloween party, and I puked then. I
was
remember
that the Kaboom?
Yeah,
Was that the Kaboom?
that was the Kaboom night. And then,
Wasn't there? I was under.
however long they were together,
Mm-hmm.
it seemed like, from what I remember, because I don't remember much, every couple of weeks was just a fucking goon-ass rager in the basement of just Jungle Juice and Angry Orchards and Paps and Blue Ribbon, Blue Moons. Mike's Hard. My God.
Like we would go out of our way, I guess, and
we fucking went at it. And I was like, you know what? We burnt ourselves
But
out.
the
Bella
ol-
and I decided
But
that.
the only times that I know that I was ever with you guys going hard balls to the walls is sorry, my bad. Text message just like caught me off guard. Okay, anyway, what I was trying to say is
Drew
like
was home.
yes, the only times that I was with you guys was probably for Matt's like birthday parties those days, and of course, it was either it wasn't the surprise. I think it was the next
The planned one, actually.
the planned one or what? No, or was it the
surprise was the fucked up one.
Was Drew there
Bella
though?
shit whipped off of recliner.
Oh my
Drew
god!
puked.
Yeah, there it is. That was the one. Okay, two things that was so funny about that one. One, Drew puked, and I'm there an hour to two just scrubbing puke. That's been gone for like 10 minutes.
Get it clean.
It's like 10 minutes in, and everyone keeps checking. Like Kevin, it's gone. It's like it's still there. It's still there.
Get it clean.
It's underneath the carpet. You know, can we rip it open?
Much,
Like, we gotta
my
rip it open.
God.
Yeah.
And then there was a circle. What's that game where you put cards under the tab of a can?
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but like
whatever
you
that
keep on
game
going,
is,
you keep on going until you hear a tss, and then you
Yes.
gotta drink it.
And
So basically,
throughout that whole time, we're drinking. Everybody's drinking. We're not
Drinking.
even worried about drinking that
did
one.
Bella lose that game too? Is that
Probably.
because she got shit faced?
Yeah, I think because she was complaining she had to drink a PBR because she doesn't drink beer.
PBR's fine.
But I'm sitting there sipping back on I have a PBR, an Angry Orchard because I was really into ciders,
Angry Orchard is still
a
good.
Mike's, Jungle Juice, and there was probably whiskey there too. Your brother had Blue Moon, a Guinness, the Jungle Juice.
He had this thing from Austin, and it was like a dragon something. It was
Yeah.
it was the bottle was completely
Absinthe.
back.
Fucking what's his name brought absinthe, and we were fucking
I think it was
on
Austin.
it.
I think it was Austin.
Oh
Played
no,
Austin.
it was his friend who plays guitar.
Oh, Andy.
Andy.
Andy. Did
Oh
not
my
see him.
God.
Did not see him at the convention. So
Dude.
sad. Saw him 1 second.
It was gross, kind of tasty, but it wasn't real absinthe, but it was
but
a
it was
high
so-
alcohol content.
What was?
Anyway, everybody is going ridiculously hard. We are in a circle of 12 people playing that tab card game where you put the cards under the tab, and if you have to drink it. Whoever puts the last card. Bella seems fine. No one's really paying attention because everyone's just talking. And in one instant, falls forward into her own lap, and then
Bella?
onto the floor. But in one motion, like a boom.
I have a great thing though. After her getting shit faced, and she takes a nap on the sofa. I started a trend that night where I took an empty water bottle and I placed it on it, and she's cuddling it. And then everyone
grabs
else
it
joined
like a teddy
in.
bear.
And everyone else joined in, and she has 14 water bottles.
Everyone was drinking water, and then when they were done with it, gave it to Bella. So Bella has
Bella has a blanket.
A blanket of water bottles after she double shit whipped it onto the ground. And someone's like, "Is she okay?" So they're asking me, is she all right? And I'm like, I don't know. Because I'm gone beyond belief. Matt goes over, slaps her, and he, twice real hard. He goes, "Bella." She goes, "Huh?" He goes, "She's fine."
She's fine.
Leaves her there.
Wasn't there also a time too where we just heard all the water bottles just drop on the floor
Because she moved over. We're like, no.
Continue.
Oh my God. Drew was on the floor looking like hell. Kind of just
And
really
Bella
up.
says if you gotta puke or something, and boom, it happened.
Well, we gave him a water bottle to try and sober up.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the water bottle from me.
Who?
Drew.
Okay.
He looks down.
Oh.
And I'm like, "All right, drink up, buddy." And proceeds to puke in the water bottle.
Oh, no.
The water bottle was full of water.
Mm-hmm.
So not a lot got in there. So it's all over him, his hand,
Ew.
and the carpet. Sets it down looks down again, continues to puke onto the carpet. And that is when Kevin started for 2 hours cleaning puke. What a sport.
Until that day, probably still there.
Oh my,
I don't know. If it's dirty, then wow.
there was puke, jungle juice, and innocence left on that carpet.
And someone, what did I have? I had a bottle of like what, 401 or something?
409.
409. I'm just and then like I'll even like, I'm gonna go off mic, but it's like I'll like lean in like seriously, because for some reason I'm like, I see.
Kevin was fucked up.
Yeah,
too.
I was fucked
hammered.
up. I was so fucked up. It's just like, it's there, and it's not
Because he didn't drink. He doesn't drink now, and he drank less back then. And he's sitting there pounding whatever you and her had, whatever you guys brought, or whatever Matt brought you guys, and whatever was there. That jungle juice was fucking strong. I had one glass. I mean, I had a lot of other shit, but
I think I was over there at least a little longer because there was a moment too where
you slept there.
where I had
We
my
all
knee.
slept there.
When no, you and Bella slept over there. I slept on the couch, but I was over there, and all of a sudden I'm just like spraying, and I get very close to my knee, and then it's just like. And I was out for 45 minutes just there.
That next morning,
and everybody was just like, "Kevin, you okay?" And I wake up like, "I gotta get it clean. I gotta clean."
we went to bed. I remember passing out at about 3 o'clock.
I think that was when I was single too.
I remember
that
waking up.
I was single that one time. Yeah.
No, you were there with Cinnamon.
No, that was the second one. That was
Oh, okay.
the first one was with Anyway,
I remember waking up at 7:30, so like 4 hours of sleep. I'm still drunk. Of course. Josh and Allison are like, okay, if we're going, we gotta go now.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting like picked up out of the house by like Bella still,
We
just
took the
stumbling with my
longest way
glasses
home.
out. Sitting there looking out the window, feeling like shit. And I ask Allison, hey, completely hypothetical. How fast could you pull over if I needed to puke? She says, probably pretty fast. And I'm like, cool. Pull over.
I forgot about that.
Open up the door and just
Yeah.
pink,
No, I remember.
reddish gook because the jungle juice was like strawberry mango shit.
Yeah, there was like lots of fruit in there, and it stunk up the damn fucking basement.
Oh my God.
It was awful because everything rotten in there. It's like,
yeah, it was just fermenting, just with like the
because you wake up, it's like, what's this smell?
3 pounds of fruit and like
you-
a gallon of liquor.
I feel like too when you like woke up when whoever wakes up you could just see like the mirage like line thing just stuff.
I swear
Because you could just see the scent, the disgusting scent.
that thing. No, Kevin, I forgot about how much that thing smelled.
Yeah,
that
it was awful.
fucking. It was great, but it was awful.
And then it's like, can you guys dump it outside? Like,
Yeah, dude, I swear.
yeah, but that but all in all though, you have your time. You have a certain time period in your life where you will go all out, and then it just goes away because then you realize, that was a good time.
Some people are 16, some people are 36.
Some people can still do it, but sometimes too, it's just like, I'm okay with like right now, like I'm totally okay. Like, okay, Rafe, I'll just tell you this real quick. At the convention, Matt and his friends were up in the other room because, I don't drink hardcore, I don't smoke hardcore. Like I'll have a gummy here and there. I usually use it if I'm like, oh geez, that was a long week of work. I need to sleep, and I'll take a gummy and I'll go to bed, and like I'll have like the best nap ever, which is so true. I will have like an Angry Orchard here and there. Like I've been dying to buy one so we could like do like a taste review because we always bring up Angry Orchard is like good, but like they're doing all the stuff. They're getting high, they're getting drunk. Me and Emily went to the arcade and we were there for
Hey, there you go.
we went to the arcade. They went to the rave. Okay, so the first night I didn't go to the rave.
Rave.
Yeah, I didn't go to the rave the first night because my brother's like, we're all adults, so go do what you want to do. Don't follow me. And he's the one who got butthurt that I wasn't hanging with him.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. But like me and Emily, we went to the show floor by ourselves and all walked around. And then after we saw everything, we went back through it again to buy stuff. We went to the arcade to spot around.
Right.
We played some old retro games, which I found out that I am
Like
a
little stick.
yeah,
game.
I love platform in 2Ds now.
Yeah.
I never thought I was, but now it's like this is so good. And she's a big platform.
That's
person,
why.
too.
That's why my favorite is Sonic.
Yeah.
Just like
My favorite is Donkey Kong right now.
Hey, there you go.
That's it was really fun. I didn't know how good I was at platform 2D games, and I did. And like the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, we played lots of Super Mario World 2 on Super Nintendo. Like so we did that. And she even said, like, you know, this is your time. You do what you want and, like, stuff like that. But it's like, I also want you to feel comfortable, too. And we went to the video rooms and watched 4 episodes of, like, 2 anime. So we watched 8 episodes of anime just sitting there. And it was, and I was having a blast. And then we went to the arcade from 9 to, like, 1:30 in the morning. We were there.
Jesus.
We were there. So it's like, I am totally fine with, as I'm revolving back to this, I'm totally fine watching movies, sitting, you know,
Yeah.
doing stuff. Like nothing has to be a party.
Yeah. I still drink. My drinking's almost scheduled. Like I usually end up hanging out with a couple of people on Friday, and if you sit at a bar in the Illinois Valley long enough, someone's gonna end up getting you or buying you a drink directly, or someone's gonna hit the machine and be like, "Hey, everyone, get a drink."
Yeah.
So I usually end up drinking, but again, I might. The closest I get is realizing, oh, if I have another one, I am gonna be fucked up. So I end up staying for like another couple hours, just slamming water,
Yeah.
and they end up being really fun.
Yeah.
I think I remember those mornings after, like with me telling Allison to pull over and stuff like that, and how just bad I felt and uncomfortable.
And sometimes the shit face and all the bad stuff, like they make good memories though.
They do, absolutely.
They make good memories.
You can
and-
laugh at them, you can remember them, just like now. Like,
But I would never say like, oh, I wish we could do that again. It's like I never say that.
I
It
wish
was in
I
the
had the
past.
feeling of the interactions. I just don't want to have to end up puking, I guess. And like, of course, you can have that entire experience and not have a single drop. But I mean, you're lying to yourself if you think like alcohol wouldn't improve the feeling.
True.
It just does. Like that's the nature of the beast. Like if you're having fun, if you're in that engaged environment where everyone's vibing very well, if you throw alcohol into that mix, you end up being looser. You end up being more, you know, more accepting because it is a depressant. You end up being calmer. You enjoy the process more, and then on top of that, you just keep going and going and going and going.
As I am listening, it just seems like, you know, you have certain phases.
Yeah.
So like because you want that, and then you kind of like map it out, but you don't even know that you're like scheduling it out though. Because like you're like from when you're born to maybe 8 years old, want to live in that kid world, and then from on you're living the teenager, then you have the emo phase, and then you have like the going wild, and then finally you realize it's time to become the adult.
Yeah.
To become an adult.
I hated the realization of like knowing how I was that common like
But when
you have it all together, you know what's best for you kind of thing, and you're just like, how do I get sucked into that like common trope of like, oh, typical kid who like thinks he knows everything. I was like, of course that was me. I was like, looking back, yeah, I was dumb 5 years ago, 10 years ago. In 10 years I'm gonna be like, fuck, I was so stupid at 25.
Yeah, you can have moments too. Like when I keep on bringing back when I was 19 because that was the year that was my wild year, and this is like damn,
Same.
like why? Sometimes you say why though, and sometimes like that was pretty good, but then like you keep going back to
Well,
why?
When you were 19, I was about, because Kevin and I
You
are
were-
just about the same age. I was about
you were
19, 20.
You were 20.
And again, like that was the year, like yeah, we were partying. Like everybody parties. Come on, if you're gonna knock us for partying back then, yeah, we were young, but hey, what are you gonna do? So yeah, that was about the time Kevin and I were hanging around a lot of people, and everyone got along and were intermingling, and we just had the convenience of a spot. And again, we weren't going out and trashing the town. We had the convenience of a safe, secluded area where we could all just like stay together safely and get destructively hammered. not destructively hammered. There was usually ended up being like, if you guys heard of Quiplash, Quiplash was a great time.
Fuck Whiplash. Fuck Whiplash.
Kevin gets bad at Quiplash,
Okay.
but there's times like that. But then there was other things like playing Smash.
Because when in
Smash
doubt,
Bros.
I'm always the meme of the group. I don't like it. I don't like being the meme.
When he has like a good like, the point of Quiplash, just go research it. But like when Kevin puts himself into the game, it usually ends up being like the funniest fucking thing.
No,
I'm
because
sorry.
it'd be like, oh my god, it's so scary. It's like, oh no, and everyone put Kevin, like, and everyone wins that. And now it's finally banned. Thank God, because it just got out of hand. And
Yeah.
so did what, like My Red Taint or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt's ass.
Matt's ass.
Yeah, there was a couple. When we started putting guidelines on it, we scaled out.
Mm-hmm.
But no, like I used to think like, man, I've never partied that hard, but like, yeah, I guess back then we did, and thinking back to again what I can remember, we really did. And now I would just rather be comfortable. Like I enjoy whiskey, I enjoy the taste, yeah, but like I enjoy the experience of it, trying a glass of something else, sipping on that for a couple hours, feeling pretty good, and then going home. You know?
Yeah.
And then not regretting it later on. Like, yeah, thinking back, it sounds cool to like sit there, pound whiskey and like beer and jungle juice. It seems funny, but again, I always remember waking up the next morning just
Fuck.
oh god, and just the pain right here when it's tight as shit right here and you can't look at the light. Oh man, I don't miss that.
Yeah, I don't miss it either. But it's just because it's like you will, because in life you will learn, like, hey, it's good, but this is probably better though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you will have your moments where you're laying, sitting on the couch, doing nothing, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But just remember though, when you do something that's not towards drinking or getting high, it's fun.
Yeah.
Just know that.
I like you said,
I have
there's
something
times-
good to say, but it's just like I feel like I just fucked that up too.
No,
I'm like,
no. I get what you're saying. Like sitting on the couch at times, you're just like, God, I'm just sitting here on the couch, and this blows.
yeah.
But we all
But when
have those times of like, I would love nothing more than to just be sitting on my couch doing nothing.
I can't do nothing though. I need
Right.
to. I can like okay, yes, on the couch. Sucks. I'm sitting here. How about you flip on Netflix?
Yeah.
You know, maybe make some food. You want some food on that couch? You know, just sit there with a bowl. You know,
You
like that.
flip through some anime,
Like-
you make some ramen.
Like it's basically like you start off with one thing, but why don't you build it out? Build it out. You know.
Yeah. If I'm having that day of like, just sit there and watch Disney Plus with a bowl of ramen, it's like, what did I really
Don't get
do
me started
today?
with ramen because I freaking brought that up a lot at the gym.
Yeah, but it's like,
Yeah.
what did I really do today? I feel like as long as you took some step towards your own progress, whatever it may be, you know, I feel like you have to earn like the small things. Like if you want to sit on the couch for the rest of the night, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, if you haven't taken, I hate when people say that. If you haven't taken any, yeah, I'm sorry. I hate when people say taken.
Okay, I have a problem with that though too, just because of my autism, so it slips.
If you haven't taken any steps today to progress somehow in yourself, in your hobbies, in the area around you, I don't think you should sit on the couch just yet. Clean your room, work on your project, work on yourself, or go help somebody with something, and then go sit on the couch. Because I think that's why it's like, if you're just sitting there on a common day off all day on the couch and you're like, fuck, this sucks. Like, that's the reason why it sucks. And that shouldn't suck. But after something not grueling or difficult exactly, but something that you didn't exactly want to do, because all we want to do is sit on the couch and eat Cheetos. Or let's be honest, or whatever your chip
no
is.
Cheetos. I did have cheese puffs.
But if you
at
were
the convention.
to go out and spend that time on whatever it is you've been working on or putting off yourself, something around you that takes time and effort out of you, you can finally sit on the couch and be like, finally, now I have the rest of my time to do this. And that's when I think it feels the best.
Yes.
Definitely. That's just a big circle around way to say, like, oh, effort feels good. Like, you know, once you put in a good day's work, it feels nice to relax. Like, yeah. But just saying that, I think people miss the big point. You know, you have to progress somehow today to enjoy your time off today. Because you do deserve the time off. But you have to make sure you deserve it. Like today, Kevin and we went to the gym. Well, look, I went to work, went to the gym. We're doing this. Like Kevin, he went to the gym. He's doing this. Probably going to work on some form of project. Even quickly think about something to add to a story of his. Something like that. Something simple that he's going to progress. Something simple that I can progress. So once we finally sit on the couch, we get to say, finally. We didn't just start the day on the couch and it's like, been here all day.
True.
So go out and earn it.
Remember, enjoy life.
Yeah.
Could be taken away soon.
Yeah, that's people don't like to, you know, bring it up, but it's like, yeah, dude, if you want to, I get not everybody can enjoy life because, you know, we have jobs, we have responsibilities. But you have to find something in your life that will give you joy. You can't abuse it, but you can use it. You can use it to help you. Maybe use it to help somebody else. And on that note.
There we go. I was just like, man, it's kind of, doing a podcast, it is very hard to, sometimes it is very hard, but I know, like, you know, we just hit record and stuff like that. But when we have those moments where it's like, just today we had the blank spots, like, shit. Fuck. Racing. Race cars.
Because that's real,
Yeah.
you know, because...
But we're making it natural, though. We want it to be
Definitely,
natural.
definitely.
We aren't those people that want to pre-plan stuff. And there's always, and of course, when you see podcasts and stuff, they have people to interview. We don't have that.
Yeah,
Where's the money?
We had Matt.
We had Matt.
Maybe have somebody
Have
in
Bella.
the future.
Maybe we can have. Maybe we can have.
When
we can have
somebody
Emily.
Kevin knows, somebody I know.
Yeah, all that stuff, all that jazz.
All that jazz, yeah.
But yes, on that
Because,
note.
like, there's dead space. There's always dead space in natural conversation. And it's kind of funny to point it out, but, you know, this is just how we like to express ourselves. You know, we like to express ourselves to each other, but now we're going to express ourselves to you. And we have 1 minute to do this ending. So, that's been everything for the MK Ultra podcast, and you can check us out on
Podbean and Spotify at MK Ultra, and hopefully it's up to date. I have episodes in their audio form. I still got to upload, but you get busy. And also on YouTube at MK Ultra.
That's it.
That's it. That's basically it. Unless you want to go see some gaming videos over at my channel.
Oh yeah, of course. Go see some.
Yeah, go see them.
I have a YouTube channel too, but there's nothing on
There's
there.
nothing on it. Yeah, probably
Maybe
soon.
one day.
Maybe one day. You know, baby steps. I like that word. Baby steps. Baby steps.
All right, everybody. You guys have a great day. Get out there and earn it. Stay safe. Thank you guys for everything.
Stay cool.
And we'll see you later.
Stay cool.